Cat, you are entering probably some of the best One Piece. I know I said that about not Thriller Bark, Water 7 and Ace Lobby, and I don't think anyone will disagree with me there. But man, not Water 7, Saba Odi, Enies Lobby, or Saba Odi, Impel Down, Marine Ford, all excellent, excellent stuff. You're like right at the beginning. I think maybe I have to look at the website I gave you. But you're there. Anime filler guide. Let's see. Gotta scroll down a bit. Yeah, Sabaody Archipelago. So you're actually quite far into. Never mind. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the human auction begins. Punches fly. I can't actually. I'm not gonna say. Be careful with the titles. The titles are very spoilery. You are. I think it's safe to say that you've beat us number episode wise compared to stream number. Also, this stream, I'm actually listening to something a bit different than I usually do. I'm listening to an artist called Baobab. I've never heard them before, but I'm really liking it. Here's a link to their topic thing on YouTube. I highly recommend checking them out. I'm listening to the album Kazatsushida. 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 I don't know. It's fun to say, or fun to try to say. I know, right? It's funny too, because they actually, since Sanji's gotten so popular, they like remade part of the Baratier to look like Sanji, but then they realized, like, they changed Sanji's bounty picture, so they're like, oh shoot, well that's not good. Also, I just bought a book on Audible and it's not loading, so that's sucks. You're right. Yeah, here we are. I'll put it in Discord. So yeah, the new bounty picture caused Oh wait. You haven't seen the new bounty picture. I can't show you that. What am I doing? I deleted that so fast. Yeah, Sanji, I mean anyone who has a bounty is popular, right? Or anyone who has a bounty of like over 1 million, Barry. Let's see, Sanji's bounty in Sabaody. Yeah, it's 1 million. 1.32 million. Oh, billion. No, million? Might have read the wrong one. Here we go. Oh, this is a nice little graph. No, it's 77 million. Okay, cool. Thriller Bark, yeah. Chopper is still a solid 50 bucks. Good stuff. I was thinking, you know what, guys? Should we buy Zeph? You know what? I keep forgetting to. Let's buy Zeph Draws' warm-up, and we're gonna do some of that because I feel like it. I'm spending a lot more money than I actually have today. I may have to go grab my credit card actually, so I'm not sure if I want to do that. How much money do I have? Because it'd be $12 for all of it, I think, which is not a bad deal. Should we do it, guys? Or should we just stick to a normal warm-up? Actually, let's do a normal warm-up. We'll save it for later in the week or something. I don't want to go just now grab my my credit card for all that. Oh, you have a feeling? It's a fact. We all know that's gonna happen. Anyways, hello everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's currently 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Sunday, so we're getting back into a new week. I have a lot of homework this week. With a voice crack too. It sucks because all my homeworks are like 4 questions, but these 4 questions take ages, and it's only because I try to understand the material. But other than that, we're doing okay. Quite tired. The semester's already kind of kicking me in the gut. And I'm still a bit sick. We'll see what's going on with that. I may be going to a doctor whenever I can schedule one. But for now, all we're going to focus on is the usual. We're going to draw a horse. We're going to continue our horse construction. We're going to hope the icon thing fixes itself. I'll stop tuner real quick and then start it again. Just, nope, the image is just, there we go, cool. And as the terrible YouTuber / streamer I am, I forgot to set up the camera. So, let's do that. Oh! Geez, the light fell off. That's what I get for getting this, like, Timu light. Oh, it's still gonna do that? Okay, cool. How can I make it not do that? Righty tighty. Hey. Oh, jeez. What is going on? Okay. Well, now my wires are all mixed, but the light is behaving. So I'd consider that a win? Maybe? Maybe. Yeah, we'll call that a win. Cool. So remember, as per usual, I'm gonna keep as per the new usual, I'm gonna keep the chat on my left monitor just so I don't distract myself a ton, which will mean I am gonna be a bit slower to respond to messages. We're just gonna see how it helps with my focus. I don't want to get too distracted by numbers and or chat, which I think are just both very important things for streaming. But I will hide this. There we go. Too many tabs every stream. It's There we go. Hey, what's up, Penguin? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Let me guess, you're on box... Didn't you? Actually, I forgot, because I remember you were on boxes like 70-ish, 80-ish, somewhere in that range, right? Yeah, you said 75 the first stream you came here. I can't remember where you are as of yet, though. So anyways, hope you're doing well. Let's head over and warm up. Do a good old warm up. There we go. 80 now. Huge, making great progress. Start that timer. I don't like the taste of my chapstick. I need to change it. Actually, no. It's just I'm not a fan of chapstick. It's like a sensory thing, I guess. I don't know. Anyways. Super tired for some odd reason. Probably because I'm sick, but... I still want to go to the gym really bad. My goal, I have an 8 a.m. and then a 10 a.m. And my 10 a.m. class is right next to one of the gyms. So I'm really wanting to try to find a way to bring my gym bag. I bike to campus though, which is the issue. And I don't want to bring a smelly gym bag into class, but I want to somehow figure out how to like bring my gym clothes or something. Either show up in my gym clothes. We'll figure it out. And just this gym I've never been to before, and I'm not sure if it has good stuff for calisthenics, even though all you really need for calisthenics is an open space. So we'll see. I just don't want to be the guy who shows up to class sweaty and It smells bad. I pride myself on my not smelling horrible. That's it. I really think anybody should, but you know. Oh, nearly halfway to 1,000 episodes. Yeah. What's your favorite and least favorite thing about One Piece so far? Other than Sanji. And the dude from Thriller Bark, I can't remember his name. Even though Sanji is a valid complaint. Very parallel box. Very isometric. This is interesting. No, that makes sense. Even be a little bit back more, but we'll see. Oh, that's off by a lot. Oof. Should have been right there. I mean, we put the... yeah. How long did it take you to catch up on One Piece? I started in the summer of 2024. Practically when halfway through the summer. And then I was at Thriller Bark after my first semester of college. And then I think I was fully caught up somewhere in Wano, which I think was the spring semester of 20... Oh, sorry, no. Summer of 2023 is when I started. Yeah. Yeah. And I caught up one semester, 2 semester 3. So about 2 years. I watched like an episode before I went to sleep most nights, and then every weekend I'd watch a little bit more because I had more time. But given the pace of One Piece, I would say, like, weirdly enough, enjoy it while you can, right? Like, don't rush yourself. There are plenty of episodes to get through, and there's plenty of episodes remaining for them to make, right? So take your time going through them. The end is in sight, but it's not that close. This box is all kind of messed up. Yikes. I want to do another box just because of that one. Don't know what happened right there, but it happened. You're gonna watch it? Of course. You're telling me there's a version of One Piece that has good pacing? Hell yeah. I also need to watch One Piece Film Red. I heard that's like the only one. Voice crack, jeez. That's the only one I should watch. And I've watched many of the One Piece films. There's quite a few. I don't really think there's a memorable one. In fact, two of them are like so crazy similar in plot. And like, I hate to say this, but they're so nothing burger that like I get them confused. I watched Gold, which was so boring. I did not like Gold at all. In fact, no, I didn't finish Gold. I watched the one where the Foxy Pirates are brought back. Why did they think bringing back the Foxy Pirates for a movie was a good idea? I watched the one where it's like the Dream Island or whatever. I can't remember. One Piece movies leave much to be desired, but I've heard good things about Red, so. I watched one of the very, very old ones. Cannot remember the name for the life of me. One Piece movies are not JJK movies, you know? They're not Attack on Titan or anything. I wonder if instead of... It'd be interesting if instead of a anime release, they do a movie release for the... No, because then they would have to time that so well with the manga release of the One Piece, unless they don't want to do that, which would be pretty dumb. Because like capitalize on the excitement if you can, right? This is a bit unfortunate that these are right next to each other, but it does make constructing the box easier. I know there's a 2-year time to do the crews separate for a bit. I'm not telling you anything. What? You gotta watch. Can't imagine they'd separate their, you know. In fact, like, you just had Water 7, where they're, like, stronger than ever, relationship-wise. Guess we have a bendy box now, don't know how that happened. Decent box, but it was also a much easier box to make. So, grain of salt. Not that we should be critiquing ourselves so thoroughly on a warm-up. Thus, guessing they fight a really strong guy, maybe they'll lose. Go to training art, thus the time skip. Interesting theory. If they fight someone who's really strong, wouldn't they just die? Hey, what's up, Luffy? Speaking of, right? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Is this the bad ending unlocked? Plus, didn't Zoro say that he wouldn't fail the future king of the pirates again? Decent. I feel like this should have been thinner right here. That's a very weird arrow. I tried doing a tiny one. Tinier ones are harder for me, I couldn't tell you why. Shut out. Let me try that one again. Oh, why did I do that? I told myself I wouldn't do something like that, and I did. I'm not gonna even try with that. That's so goofy. Poor angle. I found the arrows to be more enjoyable than I remembered. Uh-oh. There's no way better to say. I caught my fire alarm went off for like a second. I pressed my mute button, I think, on the frame that it went up. Like, I heard it in the alarm far away, and then I pressed my mute button. Perfect timing. I want to master this one. I just can't really, like, verbalize what I want out of this. Something to this degree. But, not that. Who knows? Like, twisted more towards us and up, I guess? I don't know. Rage circle. I know a lot verbalize on what that means. Verbalize? Hey, what's up, physics? Welcome back. We're doing some remainders of our warm-up. Just chilling. I'm a bit sick. I also put my chat in my other monitor, so now it takes me longer to respond to stuff, just so I don't, you know, distract myself. Feel free to drop as many messages as you guys want. Blow that up, but you know, it may take me a second to respond. Also, I have a quick rant too. I realized I didn't have one. I went to go get some boba earlier, and this one place I go to have this specific kind of tea that's decaffeinated. So cool, I want that. I can't handle caffeine, and so I asked for it. They're like, we don't have that. I'm like, oh, like, do you not just have like the milk, specifically milk tea? And they're like, yeah, we only have the brewed version. And I think what happened is the first time I went there asking for a non-caffeinated bubble tea, milk tea, they made that custom, or that just made that to like sell something. And I you know, I'm not a mean customer. If like it's something, if there's any awkward situation, I'll instantly like, was it concede? I don't care. I'm never here to cause issues. But I feel like the first time they just like, you know what, let's just experiment and make this. And I asked for that this time, and it did not exist on the menu at all. So who knows? Barely a rant, more of just a weird observation, but yeah. Alrighty, so as per usual, guys, go get a sip of water, treat your brain right, do something good for it today, whether it be eating some brain food, some almonds, some nuts. What else is brain foods? I know fish, right? Fish is good for brain, I think. Who knows? But also water. Just water is also a good thing for you. And sleep. So do either of those today. Preferably both or all. I'm gonna take a big sip of water. We're gonna kind of get set up here for our main construction, and I'll also do a quick BRB as well. back. I'm also going to change up the music a little bit because I'm almost through Baobab's playlist. I've been really wanting ambience for what I'm studying, so like, not even rainy, like ambient music, sorry, ambient music. So much, oh, yeah, there's the, I don't know why it's doing that. There's so much AI ambient stuff on YouTube, it's so disappointing. And they, one actually weird way that I've kind of caught onto this is, you know, the entire, it's like exactly 1 hour or somewhere, a very precise number. And the description is like, music made by me. Go support me, and it's just a Patreon. Or like a Ko-Fi or Coffee, whatever it's called, right? It's not on SoundCloud, it's not on like any other music service. Which I get is somewhat difficult, but to get on there, right? To my understanding. Actually no, that's false. Anyways. I'll listen to the Katana album from Haruka? Why did I say that? Haruka Nakamura. I don't know. I like Haruka Nakamura. I don't know how to say it without butchering it anyway. Because like I feel like if I say it probably with the correct pronunciation or like just not tone, it's just bad. Because there's no way I'm hitting the tone. Anyways. Oh, this is like a video behind it. That's gonna become distracting. Okay, cool. So yeah, like I said, we're returning to our horse construction. We've already made some really decent progress. We did leave our note on our monitor yesterday for how we need to position the arms because we separated them a little bit. Lesson learned, nothing major though. We can recover. Especially with the center additive forms, we just have to be very careful. Yeah, so we'll pop on over here. Get our, there we are. I've also been hiding chat too. If you guys want chat, you can have it. I'm gonna keep it out for now. I just kind of like the minimal look, but your guys' call. Anyways, so yeah, without any further ado, we will set our hour timer and get to it tonight. This is our last horse construction and our second hooved quadruped. We'll either be moving on to an oryx or a rhinoceros next. I was also thinking of bull, or just something very, very muscular. Horses are quite muscular. I just want something shapely, I think is a better word for it. So yeah, we're gonna move on to, we could do this back leg form, which I may cheat a bit and reference the image, just to get all of these out of the way, and I think that's good. Get us warmed up before we approach these legs. Remember, we want to push these legs together a bit more. We have this sticky note from last stream. Maybe proportions aren't everything, which is true. So we don't want to push them together such that they're, I don't know why I looked at chat as if I'm talking to you guys on my other monitor. And I don't know why I'm pointing at you guys because you can't see me pointing. But yeah, so we want to push them just a bit more together and not do it to a point where it's a detriment to just the vibe, how it looks. You know, we want to balance 3D and proportion, mainly 3D. 3D is like 75% of the purpose, or not even purpose, my objective. But I'm increasing proportion in there just because I feel like it's a very important skill that we're definitely gradually getting better at. So for this back leg form, we want it to be the same size as this and tilted back just a little bit more. Because we're looking at it from the side. This thing is swaying, you know, we're looking at the chest right here and then out, right? This. So we're gonna see if we have an L shape, right? Just imagine this. If we have an L shape, if we're looking right at it, well, it looks like a straight line. But the more it curves away from us, it's doing that. We can even see right here. Don't listen to the naysayers. I read it as just naysayers at first. I was like, well, I wonder what they're referencing. But no, you know, shout out. However, I feel like the horse puns could be could get a little bit out of hand. Animal puns are the easiest, man. I love animal. No, I don't. I don't want to encourage it. Hey, what's up, Delona? But yeah, that was my rant. So we'll focus on that. So yeah, the form right here we drew, we actually curved a little bit more, and it's a bit thicker than I initially expected, but it's okay. So yeah, this one's gonna land. We'll keep it probably on the same level. We just have to make sure this is not as deep as I actually thought. It should have been probably a bit deeper, because we're gonna swing that belly up a lot, and we want this leg to also appear here. So we just have to be careful with that. Yeah, we barely even have the leg coming out right here, so. I'm always horsing around. There's never a serious stream. We should also, oh wait, this is a fresh pen, cool. So yeah. That is generally the idea. But I think more importantly than just slapping this form in here is paying attention to the negative space that's gonna exist in here. We're gonna have an additive form on the right, so we're looking probably about, I probably should have made that dot right there. You know, about this much space. It's hard to quantify, but we can say it's about maybe a little less than half of oof, yikes, torso. So it would be about like this. Which, is that making sense? Because we also have a negative shape right here, so that doesn't make too much sense. I would prioritize this back here before anything else, though. We know these forms do contact each other. And this will span a bit further out, right? I'm just having a hard time visualizing where this should land. Also, yeah, this one was just too far to the right, and this one's too far to the left, and just a bit larger than it should have. And also our torso is smaller. So in fact, that means we should just push this one back. So we should prioritize this space in the middle. So we're gonna just have a small V shape between these. I don't want to do this completely symbolically though, right? Only kind of recognizing the relationship between these two things. Because the leg's gonna come out right here. And then we're gonna have a pretty thick additive form. We don't want to figure, we have a lot of legs to work with too, so we, you know, that's not a huge issue. We just don't want to go too far out. So we can also, I mean, reference this form, right? Whoa. Oh, that's because it's pushed back. I was going to say, this leg, you know, meets the edge of this practically about right here. But that gives us no room. That's because our torso is so close to our waist form. Where'd my music go? Oh. Cool. My music I'm listening to changed as the music on stream changed to those. Interesting. Anyways. Sorry. These aren't funny jokes. I apologize. The 3D part of my brain is telling me to situate it over here and then focus on I don't know why. But I'm gonna trust my 3D brain for a second. It doesn't seem too wrong. It is a bit tilted outwards. Yeah, if these overlap too much, so we want it to be Interesting. I vibe with it. It feels almost, it does feel like it should have been pushed out a little bit more. I was just scared to do that, but we probably should have. Anyways, let's focus on the legs now. So height-wise, let's go over here because this is a bit confusing. We know generally it should land about right here, and we know the arm lands probably about right here. So height-wise, that's basically just a pure torso's length down. And uh-oh, do we have enough room? Oh no. We need 2 torsos lengths. 1. No, what? I thought we measured this well. What? No, what? Do we not have enough room? My mouth is actually like open right now. Oh, man. Okay, wait, how? This is telling me that we have plenty of room. It's telling me like this arm ends right here. We should have like a 3/4 at the end, which we do. I'm so confused. Okay. This is the thinker, guys. This is the... What? I actually feel like I'm going crazy right now. So yeah, this is gonna end about right there. And everything past that. I mean, it's a little bit less, so we may be a little bit stubby. But yeah, I mean, okay. Whatever. I'll trust. Temporarily. I'm not a huge truster of my antics, but it makes sense. Okay, and we said we wanted to push the legs together, and they meet up at practically the same point. So we're gonna just put those there. This is sketchy, guys. I mean, it's a fine liner, but it's still sketchy. I don't know what's with the bad jokes tonight. I'm sorry. Yeah, and we want to push the 2 front arms together a bit more than before, but I don't want to ruin the gesture. Or skew anything, so. And let's see, yeah, they're pretty straight, but if there's anything, this flows forward to this, and I can kind of see that, so. We just want to make sure we have the right size of everything, but. Good to remember. I'm trying to make, like, in my head, I'm making this smaller than it should be, because I haven't put the added forms up here, so the arms seem small, so I want to compensate and make the forearm small, but no. We need to remember that we're going to add forms to it, so this forearm needs to be a bit bigger than we'd imagine. That was still a bit smaller and still in the center. That was like perfectly in the center, shoot. Okay, well, we'll bend this one this direction a bit, but that is a bit tough. Should have ghosted a lot more with that one, but we got away with it, so. Yeah, I'm gonna take another sip of water. Lots of brain power being expunged right now, expelled, I don't know. Clearly not enough brain power for basic vocabulary, cool. Oh, I miss my metal water bottle so much. This water bottle just it has no flavor. I don't know how to describe it. That sounds gross in the context of water bottles. It, you know, it just... I need my metallic copper... I'm not a fan of these, microplastics. I need my micro minerals, I don't know. Micro metals? Is that a thing? So, since I can't trust myself to, see, this form ends at a little bit around the half. 1.5 way mark, a little bit less than that. So it'd be 1 and a little bit less than a half. So about right here is where this form would end. We can actually double up on the proportions of it though. The full proportion of this form will be 3/4 of this, including being in the arm. So 3/4 of this transferred downwards. That's off. Interesting. We'll use a bit of a more absolute measure. It's about 3/4. So it's going all the way right here, and that's a problem. What is going on, man? Oh, interesting. It's the same distance from like right here to here. It's the same distance. So this. So let's say the form ends about right here. So about right here. We'll check them out, but that just feels right. Just yikes, that is close to the bottom of the page, man. I don't know, man. I'm no horseologist, but this don't seem right. This form right here is about like 5/6 of the actual form, so it does seem right. I'm just not too trustworthy. I'm not trustworthy, I guess. Trusting. Yeah, and these forms are obviously a bit more apart than they actually are on the horse. That feels awfully long. We're gonna do a big intersection with the heel here. That'll also make it so we can, yeah, these meet at practically the same point. I'm not gonna overcomplicate that. We're gonna do a big intersection with the hooves, the forms. Once again, should have ghosted a bit more. Just because I did one form well does not mean I'll do the other one, so we need to remember to ghost on all that. And then finally, last but not least, we have a very itchy shoulder. Ah, maybe a bug got me or something. Okay, it looks like we may be able to get away with this, guys. I'm not... The reason why I have this the deconstructed version up is because the proportions... Actually, that's still not a really good reasoning, though. I was about to say because the proportions are just killer, but they always are. We're really getting it close. It's like a 1/6 from the bottom. Let's see, if we did a plumb line up, it's close to the side of the head. Does it meet the other leg? It actually does. This one right here, you guys can barely see it, but this practically meets that leg. Does that help us in our case? No, because our legs are very much separated. But we can gauge it's about right here. Maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more. And height-wise, it is about 3/4 of this one. What? I'm tripping. Okay, less than 3/4, but that's still a big amount. That's like, we're gonna overlap it a lot. I think I'm gonna take the wheels here and just decide what's gonna happen with this, because okay, that happened. Well, guess we gotta commit now. Very oblate's form. We just want to duplicate this one essentially. I see it, kind of. Yikes. Is yipes a word? I've been thinking about yipes. What is a yipe? Let's Google this. Oh, yipes is a thing? That is always yikes. Interesting. Yeah, let's get back to it. Very wobbly looking arms. The horse will teeter over at any moment. Okay, here comes the more interesting leg forms, and the ones where we can start making some pretty cool inferences. So let's say this form ends about right here, because we want it to overlap quite nicely. Yeah, we did the same with the form that it's going to be down here. If we do this one across, that actually sits quite a far bit above, like right here. I'm far away. I probably shouldn't have tried to make that estimation. But yeah, we're sitting pretty high above the knuckle. So this is a decent guesstimate. It's a very long form though. I'm not too comfortable with that. And obviously it drops down quite a chunk. So yeah, the nearest point will be about right here. So that was a decent estimate. Now let's use some torso heights, widths, whatever they may be called, to gauge this. And the entire thing is about a torso height. So wow, we're actually looking to have a solid form. Now this one is coming towards us, but it's also bending away a bit. So if we could do something like this, and I would want it a bit more out than it is anything else. It looks like we have a pretty solid, understanding of it. I'm ready to ball, because this just feels right. Don't want to rush into it, but it does just feel correct. Actually, I was about to say, let's decrease the amount of gesture on it, or like the bend, but no, because I always end up with less gesture than I want. So if we want less, we'll just do as much gesture as we think necessary in the first place, and we'll hopefully land in the middle. We could push this maybe a bit more back than we should, because we don't want the gap to here to be too small. Very long. Why is it so long? I don't know. We'll keep at it. We have this one. Now, this is probably one of the most important forms, and I can already tell I've messed up to such a degree that we may be a bit hindered here. So this form's going to end a bit above. We're going to have the stomach here, which will help things. But like this needs to... because we want this angle. We don't want them to touch... oh, the torso is so short, guys. Ugh. The only thing I can think to do to compensate for this is just to make the leg bend less, and we'll have to do some crazy magic. Yeah, because these are nowhere near each other. So let's do that. Trust the process, you can make it. That's the thing, we can't. We cannot make up for it, unfortunately. Once it's wrong, it's wrong. But that's fine, because that doesn't mean the whole thing's wrong, right? But thank you for the encouragement. Because yeah, once we have forms that are in the wrong place, it's not like we are here to cover it up with texture. We're here to, you know, establish something in 3D. And when proportions fail, they just, you know, unless you can erase it, which we can't in this instance. We're here to make mistakes, then try again later. And we have a nice critique to back ourselves up and a little bit more humility. I'm trying to preserve this space right here as much as I can. So honestly, I think that was the best we could have made out of a pretty rough situation. This, I really undermined these forms in the back. But I think with additive forms, we can still meld them, just in a very different way than we had planned originally. And that may change the intersection here as well. Because we want them to be, or I would like them to be symmetric. You know, we're using the same forms on either side. Now, for construction's sake, would maintaining the correct contour be more important than the internal stuff? Probably. From a novice's point of view, that would probably be, you know, I'd say that's okay. It's not like whenever you erase that construction, you kick out the scaffolding, that people will know. So long as it accomplished the right look of, right goal of looking 3D. So who knows? But darn, these legs are close. This could actually help us. We may not need that back additive form now. And if we aim for pushing it out right here, this could work possibly. Now if we'll draw a plumb line across. Also, sorry if that came out hostile, Sean. I feel like listening back in my mind, I don't want that to come off as disappreciative of what you said. I apologize if it came off that way. I get very anal retentive about the and possibly even descriptively, defensive of the goals of Drawbox, maybe as a means to cushion the blows of just making bad constructional decisions. But thank you again. And yes, we do need to trust the process. It's a rough process though. Oh geez. Oh no. I need to put the fine liner down when I'm messing with your rough stuff. So yeah, we can draw a plumb line about right here when it starts. That makes sense. So at least horizontally we're doing quite well. Or sorry, vertically. As for means of this really meets up on the inside. Vertically speaking, all of these pretty much match up at the same point. This one carries the same, and we'll need to push it to the right as much as we can. I'm not going to be too specific about height over here. I'm just going to keep them all at the same point, and I think that'll be fine. Should have ghosted more though. Kind of put some gesture at the end right there when I shouldn't have. Or at least I should have done it through the whole form. I bent it right there. This one I would like to bend, because it looks like it's more this side, and that would look cool. At this point, I've kind of abandoned a lot of the proportions. As for height, we'd like to end up probably right here. Be cool if we could do this. We want to start from the inside so we can capture that heel. At this point, we need to look over here. So yeah, to get this sharp thing, we'd go like this probably. And the additive form will just be really skinny right here. There we go. Cool, cool. Take another sip of water. Oh shoot, I didn't even see Penguin said gotta go. Oh. The downsides of putting my stream on another monitor. Well, Penguin, if you ever see this, hope you're having a good one. Best of luck on your boxes. Once again, if there's anybody here, because I've learned StreamerBot is untrustworthy with concurrent viewers, I moved chat to my other monitor as to help me focus, and so that comes with the downside of me being really sucky at reading chat. And I also have like the reading comprehension of a 2-year-old, so that doesn't help, but let's march on. Huge. Oh, that leg was skinny, looking back at it. Yikes. Yeah, those shouldn't have been so skinny. Whatever, let's keep going. So, these hooves end up higher. This one's about right here. And it doesn't move too far. I'd like to land above that if I could. Oof, that's thick. I keep doing that. And this one comes kind of straight towards us, and this one's practically as low as the others. Solid. Cool. Okay, wow. That's a lot of good work done. In fact, that's a lot of the hard work done. We have 30 minutes left in this stream, and we're doing pretty good. Let's take a quick brain break. I know I just got a sip of water. And then we'll start from the ground up, adding our forms, and then we'll get to the head, and probably, you know, knowing how last stream, we'll get to about, like, probably right here, somewhere in this range. And the next stream, we'll finish everything up to the top. So cool. I'm gonna take a quick brain break. Just get a couple sips of water and check out the Drawbox Discord and chat for a second. I'm glad I'm kind of going my own route, and when proportion fails, you know, we're kind of exploring things that may work for us. What is this? I feel decent. It's definitely different. It's... Also, let's go over here. I've focused more on proportions and landing everything in the correct spot at the correct place, which isn't horrible, but it's not the pure objective of Lesson 5. This one I'm kind of going off my own and just doing things that work, which may be good, maybe not, who knows. But yeah, I'm overall pretty happy with it. Sorry, I was reading Mickey's message about the cat in the Dropbox Discord. But yeah, this and of course my tuna gets broken again. Tuna sucks. I'm gonna say it. I don't know how this, like, how it works. Maybe, you know, maybe it is on GitHub. Maybe I make a submission or two. Honestly, actually, wait. Make a quick PR. Let me open up the Tuna OBS GitHub. See, make my beloved. Query. VLC OBS source.cpp. Trying to find the check num. What is this? I'll just use strings instead of assuming that it'll always be a number. Interesting. I forgot to stop the timer. Oops. Artwork URL. This is what I'm looking for, probably. I need to, okay, I'm just distracting myself. I'm just like flipping through the GitHub. I didn't see anything in the class that handles VLC. So I think, and it mentioned artwork URL. Interesting, right? So I think there's a separate class handling the artwork that isn't peeling it from VL. But that's the thing. well, maybe it has like a listener. Oh no, who knows? But anyways, we'll figure it out. Cool. Let's head over here and let's get to it. Wrong one. I suck at buttons on this. I'm the one who made this stream. Okay, cool. Let's turn this timer back on. It makes sense to me because 1, 2, and 3 are like those like start, BRB, end, and end is 3 is the last one. But then 4 and 5 are this scene and the other scene that's like much like the old overlay that we used to have, where it's like the pure ref and everything, the chat on the side. And so it makes sense to press 5 when I want to end, because it's the last one, but it's 3. Yeah, whatever. I can rant about it all day. Anyways, let's do this hooves. Remember our hoof meta from the last time. It is basically 2 planes, or technically 3 planes, right? But, you know, we only see 2 of them right now. And we have that front plane, which is going down, which we kind of have to chop off. And then, so this plane that goes right here, it's probably easiest to start with this one. So we have this. Let's look at our actual one rather than everything else. This is actually much more straight. Goes straight down. We do want to overlay it a bit more. And then the more planar flat thing. So like that. Might have been too front facing, but we'll obey it. So then we have basically this invisible plane right here. Yikes. Okay, that could have been much better. Let's do this one. Front plane is flat now. Yeah, that should have been probably like this anyways. Front hoof, back hoof up. See, that's better. I like that one more. We can kind of cheat it maybe and do this. There, that's a lot better. This one we're seeing really mainly this side and the big plane on the side, so. And this one's coming straight at us and we can kind of see the back of it. So we'll do this. Cool. And now we're gonna have that little additive form, what is pink one right here, that connects it to the main hoof. Sorry if my mic picked that up. Cool. Oh god, I'm the worst streamer. Okay. Solid. Okay. Kind of. Yeah. I feel like this one's actually more straight down. We curved it a bit too much. So I would like to, yeah. Should have brought that one up a bit. Yeah, I should have been probably up there. That would have felt better. This one's very interesting. Very big hooves compared to the legs. What's that one picture? Here, wait. This is, I don't know why to laugh like that. I'm sorry. That was like a weird ass laugh. Oh, oof. But what the heck, bro? I love this picture so much. I feel like I see it every month, once every month, because it's just such a good picture. Wait, where'd it go? I thought I posted. Oh. Where? Okay. So yeah, that's the vibes I'm getting from this horse so far. We'll keep going. Yeah, we have our oh wait, we have the last additive form right here. Solid. This one is probably the toughest one. That's rough. So now we have the ankles, and I would really like to bulk these up just to, you know, make these arms feel less skinny. So yeah, starting with this one. Where's those intersections? That's kind of for us to decide. And since that we're kind of doing this, we'll do a nice. This one. Cool, I like it. Now we want to add those forms. Kinda wish I made it taller. Why do I sound like that? Sorry. Very bad jokes this stream. I don't know what's going on. That is just killing me right there. YouTube's trying to take my music from me. Okay, I kind of want to capture that overhang right here. This one you can barely see this side, so we're gonna only do cool. Yeah, I kind of wish I pushed that one out a little bit more too. Okay, yeah, we can barely see what's going on over there. In fact, I'm not so inclined to even draw that, but maybe just brief. Yeah, we're bulking it up. It probably looks silly because there's so much density down here. Yeah. Dang, we've been really overdoing the warm-ups. Or not even overdoing it, but we've been doing them for a while because we have a lot. The streams have been running longer. I'm not complaining too much though. Push. Okay, let's keep going. Let's move it up. slightly more complex. These are going to get a bit crazy. These are going to remain the same. Now, we did have a change in our construction here. Not only do we want to make this larger, because it's looking a bit skinny. I got some bird legs. Quite literally, right? Yeah, no. So we'll do what we can to kind of maybe bring out this knee form a bit and then wrap it around. This back form, we don't need to express as much. And then we have this knee form right here, and then these are pretty normal, so we'll get to these. As intersections go, pretty flat degree. Something like that. I don't know why, this is just giving me a vibe like it's an animal wearing like really nice shoes or something. It's like one of those stupid memes where they like Photoshop, not even Photoshop, they just put like a dog in like Jordans or something, right? Like what? That started way too late, but we can... Yeah, oops. That's solid. I like that one a bit. It's turning a bit too much right there, but we'll live. Okay, now for these. Thanks. Okay, so it's hard to see because it is just all the same color and it's very dark. I forgot to breathe for a second. We have this interesting shape. Also, I'm starting to think these legs were a bit too thick. That waist's just killer, man. I didn't realize how much of an issue it would be until now. But yeah, we want... Yikes, how did I even think about this? Okay, I see. So I did a form that goes out right here and then in. And I started it like right here, so it kind of makes that dent. That other lump we could easily just do a separate form, so I'm cool doing it like that. And this kind of starts up here, so it's practically on. So we're gonna have this goes out and then in. I'm gonna drop it really far. I'm gonna curl this. And the idea is these are intersecting and like they're inside, so. So. We're going to connect to this, making that little sharp heel. Let's see, it's going to go up. Might as well overlap the forms. Is that a good idea? Because this one occupies the center, and that's kind of where I like to draw. So. Not terribly impressed with it. We'll do the knee right here, which is going to come towards us. I aimed it out a bit, but it is technically aimed out. But oh yeah, it is creating this like smaller volume right here. So yeah, it's gonna. So, and then we'll have, yeah, that little mass right there. It's actually much higher than that thing, so it's about right here. Cool. I'm vibing with it. Once again, legs are a bit rough, yeah. But tonight I should be able to finish another drawing of a character. Huge! Are you like constructing all the characters first before you draw them, or vice versa? Is that how you use vice versa? Oh. We got 8 minutes, and we got some really intimidating forms. So I say we do these kneecaps and we call it that. Maybe we could even focus on the back form right here. I'd be cool with that one. As for the kneecaps, yeah, because we have this. That wasn't a very strong form, but we have this right here actually. So I would rather do this. It's gonna kind of fade into each other. Meh. Not terribly impressed with it. Anyways, yeah, we have our knee form right here, which we don't actually need to draw. Okay, that was very bad. But ooh, bad. Don't know what inspired me to do such a terrible thing right there, but I did. And this should have been sharper, but whatever. We're gonna. Wait, I forgot we need this back mass. I think I did that in here. Yeah, I spanned it all the way from back here in. So up. Knee form word exists right here, so yeah, it's gonna be like a bit like this. They should have overlapped a lot more. Oh, why did I bring it down that far? Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. Why did I do that? That's rough. I have no idea what compelled me to do that. Darn. Well, we'll leave it there. Like I said, we'd accomplish those two. That sucks. I'm not sure if that warrants a redo, because that's just pretty explicitly awful. Yeah, I do not know how to mend that one, but that'll be a question for another day for now. Cool. So, with that being said, everybody, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Bit of a bumpy end, but I think we had a pretty good, I don't know, run so far. Yeah, I'm not sure if that warrants a redo. If so, I'll probably do it in my own time. If I have any this week, we'll see. But yeah, so good stuff. Same time, same place tomorrow. I am still feeling pretty sick, so I'm not sure if that'll affect the schedule this week. Thank you so much. Also, welcome to the stream. We're wrapping up right now with a pretty egregious mistake at the end, but thank you very much. Yeah, we've a lot more to do, and yeah, I'm liking it so far. Horses are very fun. Sorry, we're wrapping up right now just as you join. I feel really bad. But yeah, so thank you everybody who's joined so far. Thank you Saki Udon. Thank you Delano, Sean, Physics, Penguin, and Kat for joining us tonight. And anybody who else who just didn't pop in chat, or anyone in the future, thank you once again. Yeah, so tentatively we'll be streaming tomorrow and most days this week. Probably we'll be taking Thursday or Wednesday off. But other than that, once again, thank you all, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.